Hello people! Today we are going to be answering real questions from real people on the internet. Hope you're excited. Will any new characters show? I mean, I guess new characters are going to keep showing up in shows as long as they keep making new shows, but I mean, I guess who knows? At the rate they're remaking stuff, we might just be stuck with the characters we got. Where do you stand on the Nanotyrannus idea? You stand on its back. I know, it was very confusing to me too. They didn't mark it or anything. You'd think they would put like yellow stand here lines or something like that on it, but they didn't. So it's actually kind of confusing and they don't make it stand out that well. But yeah, now you know, that's where you stand on it. So next time you're trying to get on a Nanotyrannus idea, that's right there. If you could change one thing about Jurassic Park's dinosaurs, what would it be? I would make them accurate. 1 Carno-sized Dracorex or 10 Dracorex-sized Carnos. Personally, I think that a Carno-sized Dracorex would be much cooler to see. Because I mean, when you think about it, Carno-sized Dracorexes, they already existed when they were just baby Carnotaurus. So I mean, why would I pick something that already exists, I just pick a bigger Dracorex, because that would be like, wow, look at that Dracorex. That'd be pretty cool to see. You'd be like, wow, that's a big boy. Moist yams. Indeed. So, where's season 6? I don't know. Season 6 of what? Where is season 6? It's on Netflix, apparently. Hey, do more Dinosaur Island. What does that even mean? Dinosaur Island is not something that you can do. It's something that you have to feel like doing. Garbanzo. Beans? 3 weeks ago, me puts a question in community post. Me when he finishes the video and doesn't answer any of my questions. Visible confusion. Reality is often disappointing. What are your thoughts on Gorgonopsians? I don't know. They're cool and they lived. That's about all I got. What are your thoughts on Mesozoic Isle? I don't remember much from Mesozoic Isle, but from what I do remember, I think there's only 2 episodes that ever came out. And in those 2 episodes, there's a T-Rex and it eats a baby iguanodon. And then the mom gets eaten by a Deinosuchus. And then Hercules dies. And then there's an Apatosaurus and Triceratops, I think? Maybe. And what else happened in it? I want to see Kiki as a guest. Okay, I sent him a message. We'll see what he responds with. For what? I don't know. Lamau, I was just asked if you would be a guest. They gave no further information. Someone asked if I would be your guest? Yes. F it. I have no idea what I'm walking into, and I like it. Sure. Awesome, thank you. No, thank you. There you go, Camu. Aiden will be my guest. Mate, where do you get the sound effects? I can feel your pain. It's very hard. What I did was I went onto YouTube and I typed in dinosaur sound effects, and that's how I got my sound effects. It's very, very hard, very, very difficult, but that's how I did it. Hopefully you can persevere and push through, and you can do it too. If you heart this, you have to give me a Namu T-Rex. Well, it's a good thing I'm not gonna heart it then. Well shit, it's been over 7 years or something since I've seen your channel, and I love to say it has evolved a lot. I think I've been living under a rock my whole life. 2 things. First thing, I think you've got the wrong dude, buddy, because my channel's only been around since 2017. So it has not been around for 7 years, so I don't know, you must be confusing me for someone. Second thing, you need to work on your spelling, buddy, because those are not words. My favorite series is Dinosaur Island. I like to state random subjective opinions as well. My favorite ocean is the Pacific, and my favorite condiment is ketchup. Absolutely loved you, Dinosaur Island series. You're very talented. Yellow heart. I like to state random things inside my compliments as well. Thank you very much, Stranger Things. I really appreciate the support you're giving me, Raw Oyster. You're very, very kind, WandaVision, and I appreciate you. Why did you feel like making YouTube videos? Because I saw the Dinosaur Island by the Bionicosaurus, and I saw the dinosaurs go rah, and I I can do it too. And so I made Dinosaur Rah! And then the rest is history, and I made the video, and then I got, yeah, that's how it happened. What was your reaction when one of your vids first hit 1 million views? I don't know where you've been living, buddy, but my videos haven't been getting anywhere near that. How did you learn how to edit when making the first seasons of DI? It's okay, you're not alone. A lot of people in this question thing seem to have us confused. I made Yakan Island, not Dinosaur Island. But I learned how to edit by getting the software, and then I was just like, what does that do? And then I hit that, and I was like, what does that do? And then I did that, and then I just learned how to do it that way. I just figured it out, because, you know, I have a brain that works. Thank you for answering my questions. I have the numbers in my name for a reason. It's the name for Tyrannosaurus specimen RGM 792000, or TRIX. I'm considering changing it to FMNHPR 2081, since that's another name for the Sioux Tyrannosaurus Rex. Wow, just wow. That was wow. You get major nerd points. That's all I'm gonna say. Hi, I really enjoyed this Pastcast episode. I have a question. Would you ever consider doing directing or filmmaking for the big screen, as in a film to see in the cinema? And what story/subject would you want to do? DI movie? Lol. Thanks for content, dude. It's really been fire lately. Keep up the great work. Why, thank you, dude. I think my content's been pretty fire as well. As for the question, I mean, it's one of those things that'd be really cool to do, but personally, I don't think I'm that cut out for it. I mean, making a film is a lot of work. Like, a lot of work has to go in to making a film, and you gotta be really, really committed to it, and I just don't think I am. So no, I don't think that's really a good career path for me. Though I will probably still keep making videos throughout my life, because I like making videos personally. In order for me to make a DI movie though, I'd probably have to get the rights from Gibson. You know what? In fact, let's do that right now. Hey Gibson, can I have the rights to Dinosaur Island? Aw, thanks for the delicious shout out, dude. I don't remember giving one. Congrats on getting Spitfire Tree to 100 subs. That's not my channel, dude. I get that you want to move on from this channel and do other thingies. That's just how life is. Yeah, I've kind of been living that one. Your novel sounds really friggin' neat. We'll definitely be reading that Black Sun one. I'm not writing a novel. This dude seems confused. Futuristic dystopian universes are my grape jam. I like how you straight up doxed Kiki by saying that most of MI stuff is cancelled, lol. Yeah, that does sound like something I would do. I don't remember it, but I probably did it. As for questions for the next round, is there any lost media topics you're interested in? Wait. Media's lost? Media? Media? Where are you? I don't see you. Well, I think it's gone, guys. Lost Media is a rabbit hole that I've been going down that I'm thoroughly enjoying. Wait, media's in a rabbit hole? Okay, let's find these darn rabbit holes. Like this? Is this a rabbit hole? No, that's too small. What about in this stump? Yeah, no, those ooh, what about this stump? There's gotta be something here, right? Maybe not, I don't see media. Man, this is like trying to find media in a rabbit hole in a forest. See all these piles of pine cones? The squirrel's been doing this. It's a cute little squirrel. It's called a Douglas squirrel. It's like a gray squirrel, but it's got a yellow belly. You might show up, you might not. You never know. He's kind of random like that. There really don't seem to be a lot of holes out here. I wonder if it's like under a log or something. Ooh, that's a hole. That's a hole. That's a hole. That's a hole. Hole has been found. Media! Media, you in there? Media? Media? Well, I didn't find it. I guess it's lost to the sands of time. Are there any web series that don't involve dinosaurs that you watch? Well, I watch Monster Island Buddies, but that's about it. Hi, can you review the Safari LTD Deinonychus, please? It's an amazing figure. No, and clearly you and I have different definitions of the word amazing. Do you have any idea who I am? Yes, you are Spino Dude. You have just over 6,000 subscribers, and you review you review. I can't. I'm leaving that in. And you review. I can't even after that. Okay. and you review plastic dinosaur figures. I think that's pretty close, considering the fact that I'm staring at the channel right now. You also got like a banner of a Spinosaurus. It's pretty lit. Question for the show. If you were forced to make a Let's Play series, doesn't have to be on the Bioniclesaurus channel, what game would you play? Edit. Well, I guess he kind of answered that by making a Minecraft video. Lol. It would probably just be Minecraft, because that's the only game I really play, though I don't ever play it by myself. I only ever play it with friends. But also, they would not be on the Bioniclesaurus YouTube channel because I don't own that channel. Actually. Follow-up question, can I have your YouTube channel? Yes and sure. Awesome, thank you. Sure thing, buddy old pal. May I ask what you plan on doing with your new powers? Well, I was asked if I'd make new Dinosaur Island videos and upload videos to your channel. I told them I couldn't do that unless I had the rights, but now I do. Wow, someone actually said this? Yes, amazing. Several people actually. Wow, that's something. I know, very surprising. And just like that, I've become the full rights owner of Dinosaur Island. Oh yeah, man, Breaking Bad is truly amazing. Not my #1 favorite show, but it's pretty high on the list. Thanks for answering my questions. You're welcome, King Egypt's Fossil Pharaoh. That's what I meant to say, Fossil Pharaoh. I need to know what happens to Bloodtooth, don't ignore me! You wanna know the truth? Do you want to know the truth? Do you want to know the truth? Will you ever make a season 4? Considering the fact that I never finished season 2, I wouldn't count on it. Don't ignore me with your hearts. Fine, I'll ignore you with my face. See how I'm not looking? That's because I'm ignoring you. Oh, no, I looked up. Screwed it up. I'm awful at ignoring people. I'm sorry. I guess we're stuck like this. I wonder how long I should make this go on for. Probably an uncomfortable amount of time. You know, most people wouldn't edit their videos so inconsistently like this, have such inconsistent editing schemes to it. You know, I'm jumping around. Now I'm staring off into space. A lot of people want to have their videos more consistent. But I'm nothing if not an enigma. What if I made a video, but it wasn't even just the bloopers, but I literally just, if it was an outtake, I just rolled with it. If I misspoke. That might be cool. That might be cool. Yeah. I'm just staring at a box right now. I was going to give it to Gibson. Well, not the box, but I was going to put stuff in the box and give it to Gibson for Christmas. But that didn't happen. And now it looks like I might just end up giving them to him in person at some point. Yeah, we're a little past Christmas, but that's okay. He doesn't seem to care that much. My camera battery's about to die. I wonder how long it's going to last. I don't need that box anymore. I should get rid of it. I'm sorry, I just can't. I can't even. Okay, we're done. If you woke up and Penny was made of honey mustard, would you eat her, try to fix her, throw her away, have one of your snakes eat her, or have someone else or thing eat her? And how do you think she could turn into honey mustard? Don't give me a cop-out, I don't know how she would turn into honey mustard answer. I want you to put thought into this. So when you say Penny, I'm going to assume that you're referring to our Lord and Savior who's currently inhabiting the Bioniclesaurus household. If she was turned into honey mustard, that'd be a bad thing for mankind. I would suspect that the earth would stop turning, all the seas would turn to lava, and we'd all die. But I don't really know what I'd do with her. I'd probably just throw her away because it seems morally wrong to eat her. And I don't really know what else you do with her. Just leave her there, memorialize her, I guess? I don't know. So yeah, probably the thrown away thing. But for how she could get turned into honey mustard, that's a whole nother issue. Okay, here's my hypothesis. I suspect that what happened was Dr. Doofenshmirtz made a honey mustardinator. Okay, roll with me. And so he made that, and then as we know, he often fails in what he means to hit when he's fighting Perry the Platypus. So he shot the honey mustardinator out of his window or something like that, and then it hit Penny, and then she turned into honey mustard that way. Or that's one hypothesis. My second hypothesis, Penny is actually made of honey mustard all along, and she's just like a symbiotic organism. She's like a sentient honey mustard blob, kind of like Bob from Monsters vs. Aliens. And so this thing that looks like a bearded dragon is actually her exoskeleton, and she's just wearing it as a suit to defend herself. And what's happened is she takes it off at night because it's uncomfortable to sleep in. But what happened here is she died in her sleep. And so because of that, her honey mustardness is left. But so you'd suspect if that was to happen that you'd also find a skin of what was Penny laying around, which I don't know, maybe you would. The questioner says nothing about that. So that's my second hypothesis. My third hypothesis is, what if, hear me out. What if, okay, the portal Bigfoots, stay with me, the portal Bigfoots came out of their portals, okay? And because we all know they're in cahoots with the aliens, maybe they teamed up, okay? They teamed up with the aliens, and together with the space Nazis and the lizard reptilianoids, they all got together and they were like, how do we take out the human race? And they're like, well, what if we turn them all to honey mustard? Because as we all know, honey mustard is the currency of the universe. And so you could fool them into thinking that they're going to get rich because they have simple, feeble minds. Unlike me, I know more than most people. And because of their simple, feeble minds, we can trick them into thinking they're going to be rich. And so they'll let us turn them all into honey mustard. Penny, however, she's in cahoots. She's with the Illuminati as well. But she's a bad Illuminatier, okay, because she's lazy and she doesn't pull her weight around. And so they know she's going to reveal them at some point. And so the Illuminati is like, well, Portal Bigfoot actually specifically said, well, we can't have this going on. We got to take her out, okay? So what he did was, after he made the honey mustardinator, he took it and he killed Penny with it. He turned her into honey mustard, which isn't good. He did it out of spite and revenge because of Penny being a really, really lazy member of the Illuminati. They were planning on taking her to the edge of the flat earth and throwing her off, but however, the Loch Ness Monster, who's actually Jack the Ripper, by the way, spoiler alert, came out of the loch in Scotland and stole one of Bigfoot's portals with, his little portal gun, like in Portal 2, and came here, and then they had a battle in Gibson's living room, okay? And so after they had the battle, his room would be really messed up, but Penny would still be honey mustard. And then, of course, the Loch Ness Monster would take out the Bigfoot and win, because it's the Loch Ness Monster. It's so much more powerful than Bigfoot. It's a lot bigger too, and clearly more ancient. But then what this ended up doing was making the aliens go, oh no, the Loch Ness Monster's in Washington State. That's not good. People are going to notice that. We got to initiate Judgment Day now, because that was actually their secret plan. After they turned everyone to honey mustard, they were then going to nuke the world because they needed to make it more habitable to them because they like radiation. So they hack into all of the nukes in the world, and then they initiate Judgment Day, and the world dies, okay? And so then the aliens come down and they inhabit it, okay? But here's the thing. Portal Bigfoot is actually still alive, Okay, he teleported to Mars, where he's in cahoots with the other aliens, the Martians, and they are working together to. They always they fool the NASA rovers with their technology. They put like a bubble around them. So in reality, Mars is actually really inhabited, but they fool the NASA rovers into thinking that's not. So Portal Bigfoot's there, and he's all like, we gotta do something, guys. Okay, we gotta work together in order to take out the aliens who've killed the Earth, because that was my hope. So then they spend many, many years, and then eventually they develop these tripods, okay? So then they go to Earth, but however, they find that Earth looks a lot like it did before. And that's because the aliens have now, enough time has passed, that they've convergently evolved with people, and now they look like people again, okay? So the tripods come to Earth, and then they start fighting each other, and then eventually the Earth people win. This isn't the craziest part yet. So then Portal Bigfoot loses, and then he's like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to live on Mars now. So then he lives on Mars. And then eventually a person is born in the new Washington state. That's, as they call it, it's not the original. And he gets a lizard named Penny, who eventually turns to honey mustard, because in reality, all of them are honey mustard, because the aliens were honey mustard, and they are wearing the exosuits that I mentioned before. That's how they power themselves. And so one day, she got popped like a balloon, and the honey mustard came out, and the secret was revealed, and then they all realized that they were made of honey mustard because they didn't know it, and the timeline breaks down because the honey mustard becomes self-aware, and so the Earth becomes a singularity point, and a black hole forms, and it eats everything, and everyone dies. The end. But yeah, that's my third hypothesis. It's kind of out there, but I think it's pretty legit. But anyways, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for asking questions. Probably don't leave any more questions in the comment section below. This video is probably just going to be a one-time thing. But yeah, I had lots and lots of fun making it, and hopefully you guys figured out what I'm doing here. Certainly anyone who watches DinoTube will know what I'm doing here. Anyways, have a good day. Subscribe to Ocpot CDs, and goodbye.